Big news from our MLS. Our MLS has opted out of the NAR settlement. We've talked a lot about the NAR settlement kind of like ad nauseum probably, but our MLS had been doing, let's just call it 90% of what the settlement said to do. We have been operating that way for quite some time. So we have had some changes recently, but most of the changes occurred within the last 4 years. One of the changes in the settlement was to remove the offer of seller compensation to a buyer's broker from the MLS specifically. It was going to be allowed to be on public sites, but it was not going to be on the MLS. Why they thought that that was a good idea, I'm not sure. But our MLS has come out and said, we are going to keep that offer of buyer broker compensation as part of our MLS. We are not an NAR owned MLS. It's a totally separate entity. They had a really nice statement that said, we've already been doing all this stuff. We're proud of what we've done. We're happy about it. And we are going to continue doing what we have been doing because it actually increases transparency, and removing that potential offer of compensation, if there is one, really decreases transparency and makes it much more confusing for the consumer. And all of this is supposed to be about helping the consumer. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. I don't have any control over it. Of course, I'm members of our MLS. I personally think it was the right move to make sure buyers understand who's getting paid what and how and all that kind of stuff. I think it's very transparent. It's listed there. So seems like good with me, but we'll see how that goes moving forward. But it's a pretty big deal. We're the first MLS in the country basically to say thank you, but we are really proud of what we've been doing, and we've made the changes we're going to make, and we're not going to make this one additional small thing that is going to continue the way that it has. So anyway, we'll see how it goes.